weeks pregnant and still running. And it's been rough during this first trimester to get out there and run every day. But I would definitely recommend just making yourself get out there, even if it's just for a walk. I can definitely tell the difference in the days that I run and the days that I don't. The days that I don't run, I feel like I have extreme fatigue, I have constipation, I have just general, my mood is a little more off and I'm a little bit more emotionally unstable. And so I would really recommend, if you are a runner, just continuing running throughout the entire first trimester, even though you don't feel like it, because it would be a lot harder to get back into it after taking 3 months off. And anybody that's a runner knows that. In the first 4 weeks of pregnancy, I noticed that my pace slowed down to about, I was running about an 8.5-minute mile, and it slowed to about a 9:45 to 10-minute mile during the first 4 weeks. The next 4 weeks, it slowed to a pace I probably don't even want to put on here, but I'd say on average, with walking and everything, about an 11 or a 12-minute mile. But I still focused, I just switched my focus then to distance, and even if it meant walking a lot of the run, I would try to still get as much distance almost that I was running before. And when I got pregnant, I was probably running on average 40 miles per week, and during my first trimester, I averaged about 30 miles per week. So I was able to keep up the distance. I just really stopped looking at my times. But today, for the first time, I ran about a 9-minute mile average for 6 miles, and that includes a little bit of walking. And so my average mile, I looked down, oftentimes my running average per mile was below an 8:30. It was like 8 minutes, 8:14, 8:24. So and I felt good. I didn't feel out of breath or anything. And so I think that I am reaching a point, maybe a turning point in the pregnancy, where maybe I'll get some of my energy back, and maybe I have enough blood being produced in my system that I'll be able to run what I used to run. And I've actually thought about taking my distance back up to 40 miles a week. I've got a leg of a marathon that I signed up for and it will be when I'm 6 months pregnant, and it's 7 miles. So we'll see if that's going to be a possibility, but I really think it will. I think that the body is amazing, and even pregnant, it's going to be able to keep up the distance throughout most of my pregnancy. I have been focusing more on doing strength workouts. As a runner, I just find it's a lot easier to just go out and run 8 miles. It's easier to do that than it is for me to do a 30 or 45-minute strength workout. It's just more enjoyable to me. And that may seem weird to some people, but that's just the way it is. But I've been using an app called Nike Training Club on my phone, and it's about, you can choose 30-minute workouts or 45-minute workouts with different focuses. And it's just interval strength training, squats and lunges and different things like that to build muscle all over your body. And I thought, it's important that I do this because my weight will increase. Obviously, it hasn't yet, but my weight will increase during the second and third trimester, and so if I want to keep running, then I want to strengthen those muscles, as they're going to have to carry more weight. And so I think it's important to go ahead and do that and start working on strength, and while focusing on still keeping up running. And maybe that might be running one day and strength 2 days a week and not running on those days, or if you have the energy, running on those days too. It's just I haven't really had the energy to do both very often. Let's see, but I would warn you, I wish somebody had told me that your recovery time when you're pregnant, at least during this trimester, I know, is a lot longer. I stayed sore a lot longer, and I just didn't recover as fast. And so I would probably, if I had to do it over again, those first few strength workouts, just don't hit it with even like 50% the intensity you used to. I would just take a very easy approach to the strength training whenever you first start, but it's definitely made me feel a lot better, and I think it's helped my runs to focus on that too. And that's it. I think that I would say I don't think there's anything wrong with making it a goal to not gain weight during the first trimester. I think any research that you do online, you'll find that it's okay to not gain any weight your first trimester. Some people even lose weight if they have morning sickness and stuff, but with the running, I think that really eased symptoms of any morning sickness too. I had no nausea. And that could have been due to the running, or it could have been due to just a blessing. But anyway, I think that it's fine to not gain any weight your first trimester and to still keep up with eating very normal portion sizes, healthy portion sizes and healthy foods, and running. I've been running about an hour a day at least, and so that's kept my weight steady. And I think during the second trimester, I'll probably make it a goal, find a certain amount of weight that's okay to gain and that's healthy for the baby, and look at gaining that. I don't think there's anything wrong with weight management throughout your pregnancy from everything that I've read. I think that the main focus is just making healthy choices in your eating and eating the right amounts and as often as you need to. But I think your body will tell you if you're not eating enough, and your body definitely tells you if you're overeating too, just the same way it does when you're not pregnant. So, yeah, just listen to your body, even when you're running. If your body says slow down, but don't listen if it says don't go do anything. I have to tell you, even on the days that all I felt like doing was laying on the couch, the days that I gave in to that urge, I felt terrible the whole day, and my symptoms were so much more dramatic than I experienced on the days that I ran. So the days that your body is saying just stay inside and rest, I would say go for a walk, at least, a slow walk. And then after you're on the walk, you can see if maybe the lethargy wears off and you feel like jogging, and then break into a jog. But just listen to your body, but still push yourself and still focus on making healthy choices and on healthy weight gain throughout your pregnancy. I know that the first trimester I was tempted to eat more and badly, and I had to make those healthy choices, but I think that running helped me do that too. So that is my 12-week update that I have so far. So entering into the second trimester, hopefully I'll have a lot more energy and enjoy my runs and all of that stuff. So do another update soon.